Socrates, one of the most influential philosophers in the Western tradition, lived in Athens during the 5th century BCE. He is known for his method of questioning, known as the Socratic method, which he used to help others understand their own beliefs and to develop critical thinking skills. Socrates did not write any books or texts himself, so most of what we know about him comes from the writings of his students, most notably Plato. Socrates was born into an Athenian family in 469 BCE. He was not wealthy, but he did receive an education, primarily in music, poetry, and athletics. Despite his lack of wealth, Socrates was known for his integrity in his refusal to accept payment for teaching or speaking. His dedication to his beliefs ultimately led him to his death, as he was tried and found guilty of corrupting the youth and impiety. He was sentenced to drink hemlock, a poisonous substance, and died in 399 BCE. One of the central components of Socrates' philosophy was his belief in the importance of knowledge and understanding. He believed that true knowledge came from understanding the nature of reality itself. Socrates sought to develop critical thinking skills in his students by asking them questions, and challenging their assumptions about the world around them. This approach was groundbreaking, as it encouraged individuals to think for themselves and to develop their own understanding of the world. Another key aspect of Socrates' philosophy was his emphasis on ethics and morality. He believed that ethics and morality were closely tied to knowledge and understanding, and that we should always act in accordance with what we know to be right. Socrates believed that moral principles were timeless and universal, and that they could be discovered through critical reflection and questioning. Socrates' approach to questioning and critical thinking is known as the Socratic method. This method involves asking a series of questions to help an individual reach a deeper understanding of a topic or idea. The Socratic method is widely used in education today, and is considered to be an effective way of promoting critical thinking skills and fostering intellectual curiosity. Throughout his life, Socrates was known for his humility and lack of interest in material possessions. He was focused on developing his own understanding of the world, and believed that knowledge was the most important thing one could possess. Socrates lived a simple life, and he believed that the pursuit of knowledge was a worthy goal in its own right. Socrates was also noted for his compassion and empathy. He was deeply concerned with the well-being of others, and believed that the key to happiness and fulfillment in life was through living a moral and ethical life. Socrates saw himself as a servant to his community, and spent much of his time teaching and helping others. Despite his beliefs and teachings, Socrates' critics accused him of being a corrupting influence on the youth of Athens. They believed that his questioning and skepticism undermined traditional values and beliefs, and sought to punish him for his ideas. Socrates responded to these accusations by saying that he was simply encouraging people to think for themselves, and to question their assumptions about the world. Socrates' legacy lives on today, as his philosophy continues to inspire new generations of thinkers and scholars. His emphasis on critical thinking, ethical behavior, and compassion has had a profound impact on Western thought, and his ideas continue to be studied and debated in academic circles. Socrates' influence can be seen in a wide range of fields, from philosophy to education to psychology. In conclusion, Socrates was one of the most important philosophers in the Western tradition. His emphasis on critical thinking, ethical behavior, and compassion has had a profound impact on Western thought, and his ideas continue to be studied and debated in academic circles. Despite his trials and ultimate execution, Socrates remained committed to his beliefs, and he is remembered today as a courageous and visionary thinker. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of scholars and thinkers, and his ideas will undoubtedly continue to shape the intellectual landscape for years to come.